I've been doing a lot of magic and spell work and even just like meditation associated with self-love recently. I think it's definitely something that I want to work on and strengthen within my life. You know, your connection to yourself and your relationship with yourself is probably one of the most important things that you have. You know, you are in this body, you are with yourself forever, so you should be your own soulmate first. Or at least that's how I feel. You know, you can't get away from yourself. It'd be like that. So that's what we're doing. I'm gonna show you how to do the bath spell, and I'm gonna show you how to do the potion or the jar spell, and I will probably go through some of the different meditations and exercises and yoga things that I'm doing that are also helping me come to these thoughts and come into this relationship that I want to have. And yeah, we're just going to talk all about self-love today in this video. I'm super excited to share it with you and have this conversation because I think it's super important. So yeah, let's go. So right now I am lighting a candle and just getting some Palo Santos burning to help me get into my flow. You really don't need any of these things to meditate or to open up your chakras. Just personally, I am a sensory person and I really enjoy creating a space externally around me that encourages psychic practice internally. For this whole week, I have been meditating on my solar plexus chakra so that it may be unblocked. This hand position that I am doing is of the solar plexus chakra. If you also want to meditate it as well, you just put your hands together like so over your belly button, which is where your solar plexus is located. The solar plexus chakra is responsible for our ability to act, and it can be blocked through trauma or not having a good support system. And when this chakra is blocked, it manifests in us as lack of confidence, low self-esteem, and self-doubt. And it just creates a reality where you are just too afraid to go after your desires because you probably don't think that you're good enough. So spending time listening to it and learning how to unblock it can help you step into your power so that you can act with an alignment of your authentic self. I'm going to show you how I do my self-love bath spell, and I like to start just by adding some crystals. I have a selenite tower, some rose quartz, and a couple pieces of amethyst. I like to use these in self-love magic because they're really great for channeling in that energy and reaching out to the higher realms. I also have some clear quartz for a meditation I'm going to do later in the bath. I add some candles as well as some beautiful smelling incense just to go ahead and get me into the witchin' mood. And then of course, gotta turn the bath on, get the water nice and warm so that it's comfortable. And you don't have to do this, but I love doing this. I like to pre-warm some milk and honey and add that into the bath. It just makes your skin so amazingly soft, and Cleopatra actually used to bathe in this for that reason. I add some cinnamon to bring power and success into my magic, as well as just like the little cinnamon sticks for the looks, and some rosemary for love. And then I add some rose petals to channel in beautiful love and add that earth element to our bath. And you get everything lit, got the candles going, the incense going. And turn down the lights. And wow, this is just such a beautiful bath, and it makes me so happy seeing what can come to be when you spend a little bit of extra time and energy on yourself and on loving yourself. Now I'm going to walk you through how I created my self-love spell jar. This is actually my first time really doing a spell jar like this, so I had a lot of fun with it. I had this glass heart just kind of laying around for a while, and I thought that this was a really great opportunity for me to use it. I always have to start by lighting some incense and some candles. That's just things that I like to do within my practice. So whenever I do any spell or ritual work, I always have that going in the back. I start by adding pink salt. Pink salt is really great for cleansing and protecting the energy of the heart. And then I add some rosemary for its strong associations to love. And then of course I have to add some cinnamon. I love using cinnamon. I feel like whenever I use it, it brings really great success and firepower into my spells, and I always have really great results when I use it. And then I add some thyme for its associations to self-love. I kind of had to move the jar around a bit so that I could fill up my heart evenly, which I did the best that I could. And then I started to fill it with some chamomile. I love using chamomile. It has strong associations to good luck and success, which are things that I really do want to channel into my life and into my relationship with myself and my magic. Also, chamomile just smells absolutely amazing, so I love using it. And then I added some rosebuds for love. These rosebuds in particular were given to me from my mom, and I feel that that strong power between a mom and her daughter is just some of the best magic that there is. And I would love to see myself as the goddess that I know my mom sees me as. So I thought that was great energy to channel in. And I made a little bit of a mess, but that is okay. And then I decided to add a little bit of lavender. I thought lavender was a good choice because it does have associations to self-love, but as well as calming and soothing and protection of the energy. I am kind of an empath, so I feel like protecting my energy is super important in my journey of being safe within myself. And then I do like to work with the goddess Aphrodite. She's the goddess of love, and I see her as a spirit guide, and seashells will call her into your magic. So I added some seashells for that reason. And then I added some crystals and such that I had around. I chose to use rose quartz crystals as well as clear quartz and amethyst for their energy of love and of the self and of channeling into the higher realms and spirits to help aid me in my magic. And then I close it up. And add a candle on top. You can add a candle simply by taking a lighter and melting the bottom of the candle, letting a little bit of that candle wax fall onto your object. And then after you melted the bottom a bit, you can just push it into the object, let it stay for a second while the wax hardens, and then it'll stick perfectly fine. And to back it up a bit so you can see as I light the candle, I chose a pink candle for its associations to love and friendship and relationships. And this is my spell. I think it turned out so beautiful. I love the way it looks. I'm super excited about it. And then after any spell work or rituals that I do, I always like to take the time to meditate on the work that I've just done. What even is it that I am trying to manifest into my life, and why do I want that? Why have I not had it already? What blockages are keeping me from stepping into my true power so that I can bring my desires into my reality? what do I need to cleanse and clear out in order to step into my true authentic self. I also like to think about, what feelings and thoughts is this spell work that I am doing bringing about in me? What do I need to focus on, and what should I embrace and let go of? I also just think journaling is a beautiful form of self-expression and of showing up for yourself. I think it's really important to take time to listen to your feelings and let all your emotions out, let them out uncensored completely, and just have a safe space where you can be completely you and real about what you're thinking, and no one's there to judge you. And this is my finished spell. I took the candle that I had burning behind it and used it to pour its wax onto my jar because the pink candle doesn't really do the melting effect like I wanted it to. You don't have to do this. I just honestly liked the way it looked, and I did accidentally let the candle burn the cork a bit, but that's okay. Everything's cool. I love it, and I can't wait to continue to use it every day to remind me to love myself and care for myself. So I just finished making my self-love spell. I don't know where I'm gonna put it just yet. I think I might put it either on my altar or next to my bed or next to the mirror where I get ready every morning. I think putting those places would be good because it would just serve as like a regular reminder of how showing up for myself and putting time and effort and love into myself comes out with great and beautiful creations, just like this spell. So yeah, I think I'm gonna just gear up to get down for the night and get ready to calm down and start getting ready for bed and stuff. I'm gonna keep editing. I think I'm gonna do a face mask to continue on with this whole self-care thing that I've been going on. I am super proud of myself because this entire week I have completely dedicated to myself with everything in my practice. All the yoga I've been doing and all my meditation I've been doing and the several love spells that I've done this week have all been geared towards loving and understanding and accepting myself. And I honestly am now at the end of the week after doing all this for almost 7 days, and I feel so good. I feel awesome. I feel really supported and held, which I don't typically feel, although I do have a really great support system. I get that support purely externally. It's never internally. But this week I feel like I am here to support myself internally as well, and it's so fulfilling and just makes me feel like I can do so much. Like I can manifest and create and become exactly who I want to be with just loving myself and putting that extra effort and energy into myself, into ensuring myself that I'm confident and capable of completing my goals. I don't know, just celebrate the little things. If you find it hard to just be happy every day and to love yourself and care for yourself, celebrate the little things. If you cook dinner for yourself, then you should be celebrating. I just hope this serves and shows you that loving yourself is so important and showing up for yourself is so important, and your relationship with yourself should be first. You are your soulmate. You are the only person who will always be with you. So show up for yourself as much as possible. Do everything you want to because you deserve it. Thank you so much for sharing this moment with me. I hope you have a very magical day and magical week. And thank you, universe, and thank you, you guys. This is Zaya, and I am out.